Oh, oh, fuck yeah, yeah, oh, 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 yeah, woo, fucking JUUL. It's the JUUL. Fuck this device. I feel like shit now. Probably because I fucking, just hit the back of my throat with it, but fuck. The JUUL, it's a fucking, let's just talk about it. Fuck this. Okay, first off the bat, pods are shit, 0.7 mil. Fuck that tiny little coil system. Wicks get too fucking saturated. They, fucking taste bad. Shit like that. Proprietary as fuck. No micro USB. You got the shitty little fucking magnet adapter, which I have to admit, the charger for this is kind of genius. You say you have the charger, it's a little USB thing, you just set it on top, and you plug that into your computer, get home, fucking whip it on there, you don't have to worry about plugging it in, setting it somewhere. It's just standing there, its own little thing, and if you have a brick for your wall, a USB brick, you can put this shit upside down in that, and you're good to go, and it will still charge, it won't fall out. So the charger is good. But the device, I bought this one for 44 fucking bucks, and I paid 40 for 2 packs of pods, and fuck, that's way too much. This is not, like I said in my previous videos, do not stick with this. This is expensive as fuck, especially for like 44 bucks for this. Fuck, that's so hard to justify because it's shitty, like really shitty. But I'm trying to figure out, like, because it's a solid device. I have to admit, it is a solid device. It's just like it's a fucking solid device, okay? It's just I don't like paying 20 bucks for 2 mils of juice. That is fucking retarded. And the pods are shit. I get shitty flavor. The flavors are shit. There's not very many of them. That's why the Stealth shines, okay? Because it's got a backload of fucking flavors. Pods are better. Pods are more sleek. This device has a bigger battery, higher wattage if you like that, and you get a better hit. You don't feel like shit after this. I feel like I just hit a cigarette after I had a pod of this. This is fucking, I do not like this. Like, it's just not for me. Some people, it's for them. Like, I know, my coworkers, my coworker, she has a JUUL, and she really likes it, but she also hookahs and stuff like that. And she likes to stick with a JUUL, and I'm like, that's perfectly fine if you're willing to pay the crazy amounts to own a JUUL. It's just, it's not for me. I'm not gonna justify 44 bucks for fucking shit flavors, shit fucking, like 59 milligrams of nicotine. Fuck, even in this low wattage, that's a fucking lot. Like, I never go past like 35, okay? It's not that yes, I can't handle fucking 50. In a JUUL, I can handle it, but it just, you feel like shit. I feel like shit when I hit this. I feel like I hit a cigarette. And with the Virginia tobacco, I feel like I hit a cigar. That is subjective. People love to feel like shit when they smoke. That's why people fucking continue to do it. Sometimes I like the fucking feeling of feeling like shit. Because, you know, if they had their first cigarette in high school, or whatever, like I had my first cigarette when I was fucking 8, and I liked to feel like shit. That felt good for some fucking reason. That's why people like this. This is why kids fucking love this shit. Kids love Nick Highs. Kids like feeling like shit to distract themselves from other fucking shit. Like, shitty parents love to beat the shit out of them for using a fucking JUUL. You know, they'll go out and buy another one. They'll get somebody to boot for them. Booting means just getting someone of age to fucking buy for them. And yes, I've been asked for from kids if I can go buy them fucking vape shit. And of course that's a fucking no. I'm not doing that fucking shit. And, but there is parents that will buy their kids this shit. And with JUULs, it's just, fuck no, not this, bro. Fuck. Like, I mean, I've used it, I've had a couple pods, I think I've had about 3 JUULs as well. and I keep on losing them. Not on purpose. I sold my first one, and then I got one for Christmas for my coworker, the same one who also JUULs, because I had those OVNS JC01 refillable pods, because I wanted something small that I could just take around besides my box mod, and I was like, well, I don't want to keep on refilling these shitty pods, so I bought the OVNS JC01 refillable JUUL pods that also work with the OVNS JC01, and those were good. I got more clouds and stuff like that, and I was using zero nick in them as well because I wasn't on nick at the time. I decided to get off of it for a while, and then yeah, I lost that JUUL and I didn't have another one, so I was like, all right, and so I kept the pods, and then I got this one because at my gas station they were $8. That's why I had a couple before, and $8 is not a bad price for this if you want to pay an extra 10 to get the 3-pack of OVNS JC01 pods, which you can refill. That is good. That is what I would recommend if you're buying a JUUL. If it's $30 or $8, buy it. Don't buy the pods. Get JC01 refillable pods. Buy a bottle of like 60 mil, 34 milligram. You'll be fine. You'll have a much better experience with that than these fucking pods. But yeah, I went to the gas station and I bought this for $44. That was on a whim, and that was also impulse as well because I wanted to try out the JC01 pods again because I still had a pack. I filled one up when I got home with this $44 fucking JUUL, and then I had used it, and then I realized it felt fucking burnt. Like it tasted burnt. These pods tasted burnt, and I was like, what the hell? And then like the pods were harder to get into this JUUL than they were my other JUULs, and I was like, what the fuck? So I started hitting it more, and then I got more dry hits and shit, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And it turns out, I'm not sure if you can see, it's gonna be a little bit hard. Yeah, I know it's super hard to see, but the contact pins in there, they're raised now in these new models. They released new models. This isn't the JUUL C1. This is just a revision of that. I think they added the raised prongs, like on a little fucking pedestal for the prongs. I think they added that so third-party pods are harder to get into it, because the JC01 pods, they're square, so I think that has something to do with the inside of the pod bay or fucking something like that. But they would constantly fire. After I took a hit, it would still continue to fire, and it would burn the coil because the fucking vapor's still staying in the coil. And it would just continue until I had to pull the pod out. And even with this, like after I take a hit, I should be pulling the pod out like this, because it still fucking fires with their own pods. It still continues to fire and burn the fucking coils. Fucking shit, dude. These new models, like if you're buying something before, if you're buying a JUUL before, say, I think November 2019, you should be fine. You should be able to use battery packs, the third-party battery packs, third-party pods, and you should be good. But these new ones, I think past November, they have measures in place to prevent third-party pods and shit like that, as well as sort of copy or cease and assist to companies that are making third-party shit. So that includes OVNS and a couple other people that are making battery packs for the JUULs. Like that motion. Oh, yeah! So, yeah. Fuck this. This is all I really have to say about it. It vapes like shit. Flavors, I say too much. And I say it's a horrible device, but people still fucking buy it. People like this. Mostly kids. Kids fucking love this shit. Because they like to feel like shit. And they like paying crazy amounts for a fucking slick device that they can hide under their mattress, or in a fucking pencil case, or in like the fucking ashtray of your car, you know, like I just did. So now it's covered in ash. Amazing. So let's this is the end to the fucking 3-part series on closed pause on the device. So we have the good, the bad, and the cheap. Thank you for watching this series. These were my first videos on YouTube, and well, not my first videos on YouTube, but just something I decided to do differently. I started this on a whim. I was at Esso station, and I decided to buy this, and that's why it inspired, like, Nick Kearney, and just me being pulling an all-nighter inspired me to do a video on this, and then it led to this, and then now it's this. So yeah, let's take one final hit to celebrate the start of my channel. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. 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 Why did I fucking do that, dude? Fuck. So I got 59, 34, and 35 all in my throat right now. How's that for an influencer, dude? Oh, shit. Thanks for watching, guys.